Hey everybody, this is Charles Calhoun, aka the ShadeTree Pro. Hey, we got a nice, cool day here in Orlando. You know, coming from you at the Marriott Grand Vista here in Orlando, Florida. I mean, it's nice, cool day. But today I'm gonna talk about something that, you know, what makes the ShadeTree Pro swing philosophy and system so unique. Well, what's unique about it is that, like I said before, you know, I look for the little nails that keep everything together. Like, for an example, I mean, you could go out and, I mean, you can look in there for how to fix a slice. There's 7,000,000 videos out there to fix a slice, how to hook it, how to draw it, how to fade it. It's over and over and over. But most importantly, especially for your rank and file players and even your tour players or whatever, the essence of it is to be able to learn how to swing. So once you learn how to swing, then the rest of shaping shots in itself will definitely fall into place. There's no question, because it's just a matter of whether you're opening or closing the club face and swinging on a certain angle or a path or whatever that make you shape shots. But I'm going to teach you something different, the things that I do in the ShadeTree Pro swing philosophy. I know there's a coach out there, Peter Calhoun or whatever, who's starting to do, you know, like the roll in the forearm or whatever. And, you know, and it's fine and dandy because he's understanding the swing does start from the top. But there's things that I'm telling you right now, I know, because I know these little small things, these little nails, that it's more than just rolling the forearm. And if you're not careful, it'll cause you more problems, harm than good. That's why I use the words roll the shaft. There's a big difference between the two. Trust me on that one. So y'all stick with rolling the shaft. The forearm will take care of itself. Y'all roll the shaft. But what I'm going to talk to you today about too is swing playing. Now, that's another thing we talk about, swing playing, and another reason that my swing philosophy is top down. And all the evidence give it, not just that I swing top down, it's that the things that we're looking for to get our swing on plane, or even to understand what a swing plane is or how the club is swung on a swing plane, is from the top of the body. Now, one thing you can't hit a golf ball going around like this, because that's horizontal rotation. And you've heard me talk about horizontal rotation in comparison to vertical rotation. Vertical rotation is from 12 o'clock down to 6 o'clock, and we make a circle. But here's the thing that you also have to understand, that when we're striking a golf ball, we are creating an arc to where we strike that ball. Everybody knows that. The arc's not going this way, the arc's going this way, 12 to 6, or however you want to see it. The arc is going that way. But wouldn't it be much easier for you to be able to strike that ball if your body and your mind and neurologically or whatever, you were already connected to that arc? And believe it or not, people, you are already connected to their arc, to that arc. But I'm going to teach you something that probably's never been taught in golf, and probably no one's ever really paid attention to. And this is why I say I teach the little nails. Now, let's take for an example just our head in general, the shape of our head. So when we take our head and we put it down like this, look at the shape of our head from one ear to the other ear. Look at it. It creates an arc. See what I mean? It creates an arc. When we bend over with our neck, it creates an arc. Right here's the arc. From the back would be 12, and right here underneath, like your Adam's apple, whatever, would be 6. The top of your head, that would be 12. Down here on your face, that would be 6. And that creates an arc. You see how it goes naturally around you. But the essence of that is this, is that our true nature of watching a golf ball, we see it with our eyes. And if anybody would take a look at the eyeballs, that's why they're called eyeballs, because they're circular in motion, or circular in their anatomy. If you look at the bottom of the eyeball, or when we look down to see the golf ball, what we're doing is we're actually swinging on the shape of the eyeball. The back of the eyeball would be 12, the bottom of the eyeball would be 6. So we're swinging on the shape of the eyeball. Watch. So no matter what I'm doing, no matter what I think this swing plane and all of this, once my eyes see it, then my hands will repeat it. So if I already got that shape when I look down, and the shape of my eyeballs create that arc, in essence, then all of a sudden all I need to do is know how to swing on the arc of my eyes to create a shot. Now, you ain't gonna hear nobody talk about this in golf. You know, they'll talk about what the eyes do, how you look at it, left eye behind the ball, all these different things, but it's no one's talking about the shape of the eyes that's creating the bottom of the arc, and the eyes is what we see with. Although you have seen me hit golf balls blindfolded, but because I'm blindfolded, I can feel the arc in which my hands and everything is swinging around my head. Actually, when I close my eyes, I can see it from ear to ear. So these are the things that, just simple things like that, understanding the eyeballs, whether you're chipping, whether you're hitting long shots, whatever, the eyeballs are already on the arc. Match that and swing on that arc, and you're going to be surprised, because now, once again, not only is the golf swing, as I said, top down from bringing it down where the upper body triggers the middle body to trigger to the lower body. In essence, the whole purpose of it is to be able to swing a golf club on an arc to strike the golf ball on a certain descending type of angle, whatever that angle is, but that angle is on an arc, and that arc matches, or your eyes matches that arc. Matter of fact, your eyes create that arc. So swing around the shape of your eyes, and I guarantee you, you're gonna understand what a swing plane is, how to keep it on path, how to be able to get up every single time, and understand right from the get-go, before you even take the club back, what it's supposed to do. And all this club face is doing is swinging on the arc of the eyes. That's all it is. And not only the arc, but the actual anatomical shape of the eyes, shape of the head, shape of the neck, whichever one you want to swing around. Remember, the back of the head in itself, or the back of the neck, is at 12 o'clock, and the front of the face in itself is at 6 o'clock. So that's exactly how we're trying to hit a golf ball. Remembering that the eyeballs are round. Remember, the eyeballs are round, and we're matching the shape of the golf club face with the eyeballs. And believe me, people, I have looked and I've looked and I've looked, and I've never seen anybody talk about this, but the essence of it, as I'll hit this last one here, the essence of it is really, really simple. And I tell you, with all the things that I do, knowing how to go from the outside of the right foot to the inside of the right foot, or trail foot, however you want to call it for the left-handers, outside the trail foot to the inside of the trail foot, keeping you behind the ball, swinging on the arc of the eyeballs. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you right now, you'll start seeing instant improvement, because now you're not fighting to see what this is, because the hips are going here. In essence, we want that swing to go from 12 to 6 and swing on the arc of the eyeballs. This is Charles Calhoun, aka the ShadeTree Pro. Hey, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Like I said, you know, a guy gave a subscribe yesterday. He said, I subscribe. And I said, well, you know, I'm only a few 100,000 away from reaching my goal of 200,000 subscribers. Once again, Charles Calhoun, aka the ShadeTree Pro, and always good golfing.